looking for a little bit of a warm-up, aren't we? And you can see the Channel Islands today. See how clear the data is?
So clear. And even over the weekend, after the clouds part away, you can see the islands quite nicely. And yeah, we are tracking a warm-up. It's going to be pretty hot out there in the valleys, especially Santa Ynez. Mid-90s in your forecast as we make our way towards the middle of the week. So it's going to feel a little bit more like summer for the next couple of days. But hey, over the weekend, it was pretty nice. So sort of a trade-off. Santa Barbara right now, 78 degrees with some clouds out there mixed with the sunshine. 74 for Goleta. We're at 83 in Santa Ynez and 77 in Santa Maria. Today by the numbers in Santa Barbara, topping out at a high of 81 degrees after a morning low of 64. Both the low and the high above average for this time of the year, but not really close to those records. The record high, 93, last set back in 1960. A look ahead to your Tuesday forecast. Some clouds and fog early in the morning, but plenty of clearing. In fact, overall, it'll be a nice and sunny afternoon. Breezy conditions at times and some warmer temperatures. We'll see the valleys into the 80s and low 90s, South Coast and Oxnard Plain numbers into the 70s and lower 80s. Tonight, just a few high clouds sneaking into the forecast from the south and west. And those clouds are going to continue to filter through this evening. And then we'll see the lower clouds develop, that marine layer, as we head towards Tuesday morning. Notice how Fog Tracker keeps most of the clouds out there across the central coast, keeping the south coast generally clear. I think it's a little underdone. We do expect to see a few patchy clouds in the Santa Barbara area as well, but whoever sees the clouds form gets a good deal of clearing. And then as we head towards midnight and Wednesday morning, the clouds and fog will fill back in. A little bit breezy out there this afternoon for some spots, but as we head towards tomorrow afternoon and again Wednesday afternoon, you'll see on the Futurecast winds are expected to pick up. Look at Gaviota. Could be talking about some sundowners here. 6:30 tomorrow if you're traveling down that Gaviota tunnel. Winds around 25, even stronger than that as we head towards Wednesday at midnight. Up to the north, we have sort of a cooler, unsettled pattern up here. To our east, we have some hot air associated with this high pressure system, and this ridge is going to win out the battle as that hot air expands to the west. We're going to warm by the coast as well, mostly 80s for our coastal zones through the middle to end of the week, but in the valleys, we're talking about some sizzling temps, mid-90s to lower 100s. Hottest days come Wednesday and Thursday, so plan ahead for that. Patchy morning fog in Santa Barbara, breezy at times, especially by the afternoon and evening hours, upper 70s to low 80s. Out here across the central coast, 78 tomorrow in Santa Maria, 88 for Santa Ynez, up to 90 in Cuyama. Also expecting highs in the upper 80s in the southern Salinas Valley tomorrow, 68 for Cambria, 79 in SLO and 75 in AG. And finally, Ventura County, some patchy fog and clouds early. Otherwise, a nice day out there, 90 for Ojai, 76 in Ventura, and 78 tomorrow in Camarillo. Let's get you caught up on your 7-day forecast. City by city, we take you. First alert forecast in Santa Barbara. We'll see mid to upper 80s through the week. So some warm numbers here. That's running about 5 to 10 degrees above average for this time of the year. And more importantly, those overnight lows are going to stay on the warm side, mostly mid-60s. So some relief, but not as much as we'd like to see. Santa Maria 7-day forecast, lows in the 60s here, highs building to the 80s by Thursday, and then we're a little bit cooler for your Friday and Saturday. Lompoc area 77 tomorrow and again on Wednesday with some breezy northwest winds. And San Luis Obispo, warmer and breezy conditions through the middle of the week. We're talking about a high of 85 by Thursday. So, yeah, we're not quite hot with this heat wave in the coastal zones, but valleys are going to be sizzling. Yeah.
And a little muggy, too, still, then?
A little muggy, not as muggy as what we saw the other weeks.